Alright, so it looks like it is starting. Because lots of people... Someone said something kind of mean, though, in the chat. Like, does anyone ever try and look professional there? It was a bit harsh. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, beware the shadows. Ah! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I don't even play Drukhari Eldar. Oh, it's kill team. I mean, still, though, you can, like, convert those, right?
There. The second for the new season of Kill Team. It's bad v bad as well. It's the Drukhari Shadow Demons take on the Night Lord's Terror Troops. Eddie, let's start with the murderous Night Lords.
At least we're starting off. We're starting off on a good note. We're starting off on a good note.
Yeah. So this is
Drukhari.
Kill Team Nightmare. So we knew it was on its way.
Yeah.
Hey, new mandrakes.
Box of Kill Team coming.
We're starting to give. We're starting to give the Drukhari players something new. That's good. Fuck them, to be honest. Like, the good news is the Drukhari here. That is starting off on a good note, though. Starting off on a good note. To be able to, I think I'm converting them. Yeah, I think those should be fine. It's kind of like that thing though, where people who wanted to run Krieg on the 40k tabletop, a lot of them ended up buying like a bunch of kill team kits just so they could pad their army with some of the Krieg models. So that's probably what they're gonna end up. Drukhari players are gonna have to do for the mandrakes.
Drukhari mandrakes for Kill Team. Obviously, both of these units as well.
But that is a very good start. It's a very good start. So hopefully we can keep up this updating non-space loyalist space marine line. All right, next preview. All right, we're immediately jumping in with Tau. Kroots. Okay. Hunting season is open. Kroot carnivores. The Krootox Rider. Krootox Rampagers. Flesh Shaper. Kroot War Shaper. Go next town. Yeah, I figured, but... Now, as much as I hate the Tau, I like the Kroots.
Hunting season is well and truly open. Everyone in the chat just going Kroot, Kroot.
Kroots, Kroots,
This is
Kroots,
the new
Kroots,
Kroot
Kroots.
for the Tau Empire, along with the new codex
I mean,
as well for the Tau
not really, like,
edition. Eddie,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
start
yeah, now
with
the
the
chat's
Kroot. What
kind
do
of
we know
saying
about
Kroot,
these
Kroot,
masters of
Kroot.
DNA?
Kind of said it after I said
So
it.
the Kroot have been part of the Tau Empire since their inception back in a previous edition of Warhammer 40,000, but they haven't had a huge amount of attention since they came out, with the one very notable exception of the Kill Team that was released.
I'm happy to be honest. Tau auxiliaries need more love, even if I don't care for the faction that much. And yeah, that's where I'm kind of. I like Kroots specifically out of Tau lore. Like for me, I like their look, and like I think they look like they belong in 40k. Like when it comes to the Tau as a faction overall, I think Tau do not like they do not look like they belong in 40k aesthetically speaking. The Kroot are the exception to that. Like aesthetically, they fit 40k for me. They're very rugged, very rough around the edges. Also, they feel very alien, so they feel very unique. I don't know if all of the Tau were basically the Kroots, I think I would like the Tau, but they're not. That being said, though, these models look great. Paint job looked great. And I'm really happy for Tau players that they get to play actually interesting Xenos. We're going to get shit for that one. But still. I like the Kroots.
So loads of really nice options to kind of mix into your army. And if you've got a Tau army, you can have quite a lot of these units as well. So there's not a huge amount of...
They're going to be the worst unit in the book.
Extra detail.
Probably not initially, because they do want them to sell. So initially, the carnivore, like the Kroot stuff, is going to be really like broken, is my prediction. And then it's going to be like it's going to be for balancing. It's going to be nerfed after they've made most of their sales on them.
A really beautiful kit though. Like this is, there's a lot.
It does. Like I do got a compliment. I do got a compliment. So far, these reviews have been pretty solid. like, I can't speak to the Warcry stuff, but for the 40k related stuff, like, we started off with Drukhari, actually getting something new after so fucking long. Damn, feel good for them. And now, like, the actual, like, the Kroot, the most interesting thing in the Tau Empire to me. It seems like they're getting, like, really, they're getting new models, they're getting fresh new faces. And so far, no Space Marines. I'm very happy about that. No Space Marines. Let's keep that trend up. Come on. Keep up giving the Xenos faction something. Actually, I also want to throw this out there. The Kroot also look like they could be in Star Wars. Don't they? A little bit. Like it feels like they could be on like a swamp planet, similar to Dagobah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Age of Sigmar. Okay. For there, I saw the purple. I was like, nah. The first thing I see in the Twitch chat when I look over his feet. You fucking degenerates.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Next reveal.
Next one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Bring it on. Alright. We're doing 40k. Oh no, this is Horus Heresy. Where these is this Solar Auxilia? Oh baby. Oh the precursor to the Imperial Guard. Yeah, it's a Solar Auxilia!
Humanity's
Fuck yeah,
finest
man.
mortal troops, the Solar
Yes.
Auxilia, and some all-new plastic kits. A big
Fuck
release for this.
yes!
This
Oh
is
yes,
an
thank
absolutely
you.
enormous
It's
release
massive.
of plastic kits for the Horus Heresy. This is the largest release of plastic kits we've seen since the launch of the new edition of the Horus Heresy.
Oh, I'm in love.
With all the Space Marine stuff and almost the entirety of the Solar Auxilia range that you could possibly want is released almost immediately as a huge wave of plastics, and it's very, very cool. You can have a look at some of those on screen right
amazing.
now, and let's dive into some of these miniatures because they are phenomenally cool. Very
Yeah, yes.
to put together as a force
Mwah.
previously when they were available in resin.
The OGs.
A great job of
One of these
already
motherfuckers.
very cool resin design.
One of these motherfuckers stood before Horus
Loads of options.
in all his corruption as the Emperor laid on the ground. His eye popped out, his spine broken,
Las rifle section,
and got erased from existence.
basic troopers for the Solar Auxilia. And
So the
Solar
Emperor
Auxilia have an
could
interesting
see
place in the Horus Heresy
and deal with
because,
Horus.
Against the Space Marine.
One of these brave motherfuckers.
But the Space Marines
The
alone
Solar
are not able
Auxilia.
to conquer the entire galaxy. So when the Emperor set out on his great crusade, he identified
The
the fact that
OG
even though you've got hundreds of thousands
the
of
OG
Space Marines,
guard.
the galaxy is a very, very big place. So you need some auxilia to go with them. You need some backup.
I'm
The
so
Solar
fucking
Auxilia
happy.
literally is,
My pocketbook is feeling light. My pocketbook is feeling
so they
light.
were attached onto the Space Marine forces
Oh,
to give
my
them
wallet's
extra
already going, motherfucker. I feel myself about to get empty. Pierce says if I do an army for 30k, that's my pick. Yeah, I can't blame you. This is so amazing. This Solar Auxilia.
There are millions of these bikes. Lots of lovely little touches in there that are very reminiscent of some of the later Sentinel designs as well. Nodding to that idea that lots of the
So
things
I'm
that
just
we
like
do in
so
Horus
like
Heresy are,
thank you.
the origin of some of the things
I'm so
that
happy right now.
we know and are very familiar with in Warhammer.
I know it's gonna cost a fucking arm and leg. I know I'm gonna be pissed as soon as I see the price
There
tag.
are loads of tanks on the way.
Yes, there better damn
Probably
be
the
some
most
tanks.
Common amongst them, the Drukhari transport. Unlike the,
I do like the designs too. Like they're very. Someone say they're a little over designed. I don't think so. I really like the detail. I really love the detail.
It's certainly not a full army because, as we were saying,
No, I was about to say like
you can have an awful lot of them, right? So you can have hundreds of troops on the battlefield if you want.
because you have your HQ in the form of the command squad, but not like an individual HQ. We're gonna need that. We have 2 vehicles, a transport and the Lehman Russ.
You can quite reasonably
per.
decide to kind of bolt a few of these.
Well, technically, you have three vehicles because you have the proto sentinel, and then you have ranged infantry.
But that's not all. There is more. There's more on the way for the Solar Auxilia.
Oh, okay.
So those of you who are very familiar with the Horus Heresy rules will know that the Lehman Russ has got
assault
more options
tank.
than that kit. We couldn't quite pack every single weapon option onto the single frame, so there is an alternate version as well. Which
I like the different variants they have here. That looks
generally
really good.
speaking, is the kind of have to go up against.
The helmets kind of remind me of Battlestar Galactica, the
Worth noting about
pylons.
this unit, you can also kit them out with axes.
Now, obviously, it's like
Which gives you a little bit of
not
close
what the
combat
implication is,
punch
but like that was the
as
first thing
well.
I thought
There
of
is
with like the
something,
the
endearing, I suppose, about
singular
a
ocular
human
visor.
that has been given like a, but there's you've
It's
got
like, hey, you see the world, those world eaters charging us down with bloodthirsters? Yes, but here's an axe. Good luck.
a sturdy on your Lehman
I reject your axe and choose a shovel. Thank you.
You've got loads of options
Oh,
on
where
there.
are you from, good sir? I'm from a world known as Krieg. We're quite prosperous, I'll have you know.
It's like the Spartan tanks and Land Raiders and the kind of slightly larger
Looks at camera.
tanks, and again, you can have quite a lot
But
of these in your force, and you can kit it out to do basically whatever your army.
Hope
is
nothing
going
ever
to
bad
do.
happens
Your
there.
around infantry or
I do love the
long-range
customization like
transport,
that.
whatever you
That
need,
is so
basically,
good.
Malkador can kind of fill that gap
Oh
in your
man,
army.
people. I say people are gonna have. I'm gonna have a field day with this
Quite
shit.
happily fit 2 or 3 of these. The Solar Auxilia launch is going to be phenomenal as well.
Oh yeah, Solar Auxilia
The thing
launch.
about that, though, I'm quite excited.
So they're gonna sell out of that
The rules
shit.
have been available, but
Playing times. Well, that's all we've got time for, folks. Speaking of which, hope you enjoyed getting a bit of a peek at all of those fantastic releases. As always, a huge.
They ended up on a really damn good note though. Like Solar Auxilia.
Our producer Raf for getting up at
Ah.
the and push. Take care.
Felt so short, especially with the Solar Auxilia reveal at the end. God damn. God damn. I want them now. Fuck. God fucking damn it. The Solar motherfucking Auxilia. Kill Team Box for sell it too. Yeah. I mean, like the Drukhari players, like, oh my god, we actually get something fucking new. It's like, oh wow, we're selling at a kill team. It must be popular. Yeah, nobody's buying it for kill team. Well, what do you mean no one's buying it for kill team? I mean, everyone is buying it so they can use it in 40k. All the Drukhari players are gonna swarm like fucking piranhas. It's like their first morsel in decades. But I'll say this. Big praise. No fucking bog standard Space Marine fucking Primaris bullshit lieutenants. God damn, some actual shit we wanted to see. And I'm happy. It was all pretty much stuff to be positive about too. Like for stuff that I actually know anything about. Like I can't comment on the Age of Sigmar stuff, but for the 40k stuff, we had nothing but solids. You had Kroot come in, the only likable Tau in my opinion. Like you had a major force of Kroot to the point where they said like whole detachments and whole games could be played with solely Kroot, and I think that's amazing. We also had obviously the Drukhari reveal, which it's small, but it's something. It's something, and that's significant, and I'm not going to disregard it. I do wish it was like a full like upgraded, brand new sculpt facelift for like a combat patrol. That's like the ideal world, but hey, just at least one model set of something new. That's gonna sell like hotcakes. Someone said the rest of the previews are out of stock. They got scalped. Fuck that. Oh god. I mean, we had that. We had Drukhari. We had the Kroots, and of course, the big one, the big head honcho announcement. The Horus Heresy Solar Auxilia. The Proto Guard. The True Guard, some would say. The men and women that helped, basically, gods, conquer the galaxy. Alongside Primarchs and the Emperor himself. And I really love the models. They looked amazing. The paint jobs were great, but like just the sculpts were fantastic. The level of detail, it was so good. I'm excited for Solar Auxilia. I'm excited. They look fantastic. Yes, they look fantastic. They look how they should too. Oh. It's been a while since I watched like a Warhammer preview. I walked away from and I'm actually feeling good. I'm going to feel bad when we see the price tags. The price tags are going to be horrendous, but it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Oh, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.